The letter wasn't long. It didn't need to be. Don't bother coming to the family reunion. We're cutting ties. No explanation, no signature, just my father's handwriting, tight, deliberate, practiced. The same handwriting that once signed checks with my name beside his. The same hand that shook mine when we finalized the business loan. I stared at the paper longer than necessary, not because it hurt, because it clarified things. I typed one word, understood. Then I sat very still, long enough to hear my pulse slow, long enough for anger to crystallize into something usable. At 2:14 a.m., I logged into the bank portal. At 2:27, I requested my removal as co-guarantor. At 2:41, the confirmation email arrived. No fireworks, no dramatic music, just a quiet click. 36 hours later, my phone wouldn't stop vibrating. 78 missed calls from my mother, emails from my father stacked like panicked breaths. We need to talk. There's been a misunderstanding. Call us, please. I turned the phone face down. They'd already said everything they needed to say. 2. Reveal of conflict. The betrayal didn't start with the letter. The letter was just the moment they stopped pretending. For years, I'd been useful, the responsible one, the one with clean credit, steady income, and a talent for fixing messes quietly. They praised me in public, leveraged me in private. Family loyalty, they called it. What they never mentioned was the side agreement, the one I wasn't meant to see. I found it by accident, an email chain forwarded incorrectly. My father discussing succession with my uncle. My name mentioned like an inconvenience, a placeholder, temporary. Once the loan stabilizes, we can restructure, keep it in-house. In-house, not me. I remembered the sudden distance, the way decisions were made without me, the reunion invitation that arrived late, then not at all. They didn't cut ties because I'd done something wrong. They cut ties because they no longer needed me, and because I was asking questions. I didn't confront them, I observed. I pulled records, loan documents, amendments quietly filed without my knowledge. I noticed how my mother stopped using my name in conversations, replaced it with we and your father. How my dad avoided eye contact whenever finances came up. At dinner, I smiled, I nodded, I listened. Inside, I mapped everything, the debt structure, the guarantees, who was exposed, and who was protected. They assumed I'd be emotional, defensive, grateful for whatever scraps of inclusion they offered. They mistook my silence for obedience. That's the thing about being the dependable one. No one expects you to disappear. The bank called first, a polite voice, carefully neutral. Just confirming your request to withdraw as co-guarantor. This will require immediate restructuring. I thanked them. That evening, my father finally reached me. His voice cracked before I said a word. You didn't have to do this. I held the receiver away from my ear for a moment, let the weight of that sentence settle. I didn't, I said. You did. Silence. Then my mother, crying, frantic, confused. We thought you understood. I almost laughed. I did, I said, perfectly. We met once, in a quiet office, neutral ground. I brought copies, loan exposure summaries, risk assessments, the email chain they forgot to delete. I slid them across the table. My father's hands shook. My mother went pale. You were going to remove me anyway, I said, after the loan cleared. My father tried to speak, failed. So I removed myself first. No shouting, no accusations, just facts. The reunion letter lay between us, folded neatly. You cut ties, I continued. I respected that. That's when he broke. Not loudly, internally. I stood. I won't be attending any future reunions either. I blocked their numbers on the drive home, not out of anger, out of completion. The business will survive or it won't. Their marriage will strain or it won't. Their narrative will adjust to exclude me. None of that is my concern anymore. They taught me something valuable. Love, when conditional, is just leverage, and leverage only works if both parties stay attached. I let go first. That's why they're still calling.